Okay, now there's the commentary. There's the game audio. Alright, so I was just looking through my collection of games and said, I know I was in the middle of something with Mass Effect 2, so why don't we switch over to that? And let's find out where exactly Chase was. So if you guys don't know, Mass Effect is one of the best game trilogies of all time. They did botch the ending. I'll let you find that out on your own, though. The second game, in my opinion, is the strongest of the three. Like, it's the complete package where you can play it from beginning to end and get a really, really great idea of the story. Am I at the? Oh, I'm doing the uh. God, I forget what this one's called. It's one of the DLC things. God, it's been a long time since I played this. Don't have to shoot the cameras, but hey, they're there. Shoot them. So let's see. So yeah, sorry about switching games on you like that. I thought it was going to be a lot easier. I thought I could just unplug the HDMI cable from the Wii U and plug it into the 360, and things would be golden, but they weren't. And so yeah, my Shepherd, because you can make your own character in this game, my Shepherd is unfortunately generic bald white guy. I'd say that was probably the weakest aspect of the create a character system, is that I was never able to make Shepard look anything like me or like anyone else I would know. But yeah, in my opinion, two is the best in terms of DLC, ending. It's the complete package. Silence. And I really love this effect where the gun has like the electrical things on them and whatnot whenever you choose this new ammo type. Right now, this Shepard is just generic soldier class, and I think I added a slam ability just so I can use biotics. And Dylan's back. Awesome. Glad you are back. I hope everyone else can come back too. So yeah, I really need to be able to just pick a game and stick with it, but doing all the crazy movements with the Smash thing on Smash Bros was actually hurting my thumb. And I cannot wait until Mortal Kombat X comes out. I do want to play something for you guys on my PS4, but I don't. None of the games I have are really that exciting. Like, I have Infamous and Infamous Second Light, I think it's called, or First Light, or. I know. Oh, okay, yeah, it's Second Son and First Light, I think it's what it's called. Second Son's the actual game. Um, it's fun. It's a cool game. I just don't know if I want to sit here and play it and talk for a long periods of time. Uh, I did purchase the new Call of Duty Advanced Warfare against my better judgment, but that was so me and my fiance could play the zombie mode together. And that was a bit of a mistake because she doesn't like playing those types of games with a controller. She likes to play them on a mouse and a keyboard. So, yeah, now it's just sitting there. See, Shadows of Mordor would be fun to play, but I think it would just, not knowing the story, walking into it, I think would just confuse a lot of people. But, you know, from what I've noticed, people just love watching people play games and stuff like that. Oh man, cool. Thanks. I'm glad you're enjoying the streams and stuff. Yeah, I am gonna start pumping out some more YouTube videos now that McKay's contest is over and my entry is up. I'm gonna take out all your cameras. See your budget go up. I forget. God, I cannot remember the name of this DLC pack. But I have Tali and Garrus with me. My best friend actually just... And his brother named his Tali, and my friend named his Katniss because he's really into the Hunger Games series, books and movies. He loves the books. I know what you're saying. Well, not really, but I feel your pain nonetheless. You're going to have a Burnout Inc. YouTube marathon. Oh, well, don't burn yourself out. Ah! Ha! Puns! Oh, that's good. I actually just read something. Oh god, I hate this puzzle. This is so stupid. I hate when puzzles are shoehorned into games, but the first Mass Effect did have, it did have puzzles in it. So if you've ever played that and you're like, why is this in here? There's a reason for it. What's the thing to switch panels? Okay, that cycles. Alright, so I think it's you move this one up, and you move it over. And you move that one over. I think this just goes straight up, and then you're golden. So yeah, funny story about the Mass Effect series was I remember people raving about it, and I went and bought Ninja Gaiden at Target. I bought Ninja Gaiden and Gears of War. Oh, I can't get those things. Do I really need them? Yeah, I do. Damn it. So I bought Ninja Gaiden and Gears of War. And there was a free promotional thing going on at Target that said if you buy both of these two games together, you get Mass Effect for free, and I thought that was awesome. So I did that, and I started playing Mass Effect, and I was like, "This looks terrible. It's all blurry, and the game's not very fun." I was ignorant back then. I was just too much into the fast-paced action games and stuff like that, and I did like RPGs because I loved Kingdom Hearts, but I just was not ready for Mass Effect at that point in my life. So then, when things started coming out about the second game, and I started watching the videos for it and everything, I'm like, you know, the second game looks awesome. Why didn't I like the first one? And then I went and played the first one again. Like, I tracked it down and was like, oh, this isn't very fun. So I got rid of it again. So this is now the second time I've gotten rid of the first Mass Effect game. It's about a week before the second game comes out now. It's like in the beginning of January. And I'm like, okay, buy the first game again, play through it, you'll like it. So I do that, and I marathoned it, and yeah, by the end I was like, holy crap, this is one of the best games I've ever played. How is the second game even going to compare to it?
I knew this was too easy.
And basically just went right from the first game into the second game and was just blown away. Alright, hacking to get some money. Money, 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 money. Still haven't made my custom $1 Million Man Elite, but I need to. I need to get a hold of another Damien Sando or what you looking at? Or an Elite Ted DiBiase Junior. And then I have the parts to make the $1 Million Man. So yeah, the second game, this game, Mass Effect 2, it constantly flip-flops between what's my favorite game. It's either this or Batman Arkham Asylum. I love Arkham City. Arkham City is amazing, but that feeling I got from Arkham Asylum was just intense. Like, I've never marathoned a game so hard 3 times in a row. I had to keep playing it. It was so good. So when we get into Mass Effect 3, which I do plan on doing, this has actually been a long thing I've been doing because I have not played the Citadel DLC, or I haven't played any of the DLC for Mass Effect 3, and my best friends are Mass Effect fanatics, and they think it's a crime that I haven't done this yet. In fact, I actually got them into the Mass Effect series. They were like, what the hell's this? And I showed him the ending to the I showed him the ending to the first Mass Effect. He's like, you can talk to people how you want and be a total dick? That's awesome! And then, of course, he never plays as anything but Paragon, so I just think he thought it was amazing that you could have that option. So then, yeah, I got him and his brother into the game, and now they're bigger Mass Effect fanatics than I am. So I think that's really cool. Let's read some comments real quick. What's your best Yo Mama joke? Oh, that's tough. You know, I'll have to get back to you on that one. I've heard some really, really good ones. For some reason, the ones that stick out the best in my mind were from a show called In Living Color. They had a skit on there where the guys are playing a game that's literally called Yo Mama, where they just say your mama jokes. And they did this thing where it was like Wheel of Fortune, where the guy's uncovering pieces of a picture, and they keep saying, yo mama is so fat this, yo mama's so fat that, yo mama's so fat that, trying to guess what it is. So finally one of the guys guessed it, and it was, yo mama's so fat, the back of her neck looks like a pack of hot dogs. I don't know why, that one stuck out, that one sticks out in my mind. Pretty much all the ones that were in the movie The Nutty Professor with Eddie Murphy, all the Yo Mama jokes from there, those were great. When Dave Chappelle goes, Yo Mama so fat, she went to Sizzler and the bitch got a group discount. Let's see, what else is in there? What's your worst retail story from when you worked at retail or visited a store? Okay, very first day when I was doing my orientation at Walmart, spoilers as to where I used to work, I was about 18 years old, and this was orientation. I'm sitting in an office all day watching stupid videos, talking to people. You know, not the best day. It was really, really boring. Good night. And finally, it's break time. Go to the bathroom, go eat lunch or whatever. I go into the bathroom, and I'm not big on people watching me pee at the urinals and stuff like that. Like, literally, that's one thing I hate about urinals, is that they don't have covered sections or whatever like that. I've seen some at stores where they're starting to do that, where they actually put stalls in separate urinals for the guys, because, like, it was especially weird in high school. People would, like, just stop and look at you. And I get it, it's high school, people are dicks, or they're weird, or whatever. They would just stop and look at me. Like, they're not trying to look at me peeing, they're just looking at me while I pee. And I'm like, okay, this is uncomfortable. So I go to use one of the stalls, and bathroom's completely empty. I'm the only one in there. So I said, okay, I'll use the handicap stall because it's got a lot of space and I can just go in there and get out. Walk in there. There is shit all over the bathroom wall. And not only that, but somebody was nice enough to wipe their ass and stick the toilet paper, the shit-covered toilet paper, against the wall. So I immediately, when I see this, just back up and walk out. The second I walk out of there, 2 of the janitors walk in and go, "Have you seen that shit?" And they're pissed. And I'm like, oh crap, did they think I did this? Because I just walked out of there, and I'm like, quickly, I'm like, say something like, "Have you guys seen it in there? What the hell?" So, you know, just quick on my toes had to be like that. So yeah, that was a great indication of how life at Walmart was going to be. In fact, a lot of my bad stories were all taking place in Walmart's bathrooms. Ugh. Just times where I've walked in there and like the stalls were a complete mess and I walked out and someone says like, you know, "Get in here and clean it up." And I'm like, "No, I'm not a janitor. You did this." I'm like, "No, I didn't. I walked in there and it was like that." It's like, have you not heard of people peeing in the stalls? Or have you not heard of... I don't know. So yeah, there's that. I've had a couple of times where customers just no reason, they'll freak out. Like, one guy walked up to me saying the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life. He was like, "Hey, are you the man around here?" I said, "Well, what do you need?" And he says, "Are you the man around here?" I'm like, "Yeah, what do you need?" He goes, "I am asking you, are you the man around here?" And I said, so I just said, "Yes, sir, I am the man around here. What do you need?" And he wants to know about the PlayStations. He especially wants to know if we have any. And this is back when the PS3 went through its first slim redesign. And we ran out. And I told him, no, we don't have any right now. Because they have the 100 and... oh, sweet, I'm already set up on Disruptor ammo. They had the 120 gig models. We were selling out of those because we were going to start carrying the 160 gigs. I didn't even get a chance to tell this guy this. He just stands there and goes, "Okay, well, I'm going to go talk to your manager because you're being rude and you're this and this." And like, he keeps saying all these things he's going to do while he's like walking away from me. It's like, okay, so clearly you have no intention of doing this. And I kind of start walking away, and he kind of does that thing where like, he like looks back at me and starts saying something, and I said, "Go ahead," and then I just walk off. I'm like, God. And then, of course, right when that happens, because I was the only one in my electronics department, 2 people show up that I work with. They're like, "Hey, we're back from break," and I'm like, "Okay, I'm leaving. Goodbye." They're like, "Oh, what happened?" I'm like, "I'll tell you when you get off work," because I hung out with all these guys. And this was like 1 hour removed from a vacation that I was going to take. So that was a brilliant send-off for a week off from work, was to have to deal with this fucking asshole. I've seen my fair share of meth addicts and tweakers there. Like, people with, like, glass and particles and stuff sticking out of their skin. Just, ugh. It's disgusting. People who do drugs are gross. Even people that smoke marijuana, and marijuana is like legal in my state, I'm all for it. Tax it. Make money off of it. That way we can get rid of all the illegal shit that goes on. And we can stop putting people in jail over it. For God's sakes. Yeah, people go nuts over marijuana, and it's ridiculous. I don't smoke it myself. I never have. I don't like the smell. I don't like just anything about it. It's like squash. I don't like squash. I want nothing to do with it. So that's how I feel about marijuana. Marijuana is squash to me. Just no, get it away. So yeah, you run into a lot of people like that. I saw a guy with a prostitute one time. They were both riding around in electric scooters. Nothing wrong with them, of course. And you're saying, "Chase, how do you know she's a prostitute?" This is like mid to late 30s, dressing like a go-go dancer from like a 50 Cent video or something. So, and the way she was talking, the purse she had, what they were asking for. They weren't asking for like, you know, condoms or anything like that. They were basically asking for phones and certain things, and just like the way they were talking, I knew what was going down. Oh god, there's so many of them. Just of customers freaking out. I had one guy freak out because let's see, what do I have anything I need to shoot here? Oh yeah, these things. How do I pick these up? Oh yeah, you gotta hold yeah, I'm not going to. Look out for your own damn packets. So yeah, Project Overlord, that's what this DLC was called. Yeah, and you know, marijuana is not a big deal. It just, if it wasn't illegal, people wouldn't get thrown in jail for it, and there wouldn't be this gigantic, like, criminal element to it. So it's just like, okay, just put it on the same level um, as alcohol. Just put that on the same playing field. Alcohol to me is worse. I mean, alcohol totally kills your liver. And, you know, drunk drivers, and my aunt was sadly killed by a drunk driver, and, you know, it's just, it's not good. I like drinking. I'm a responsible drinker, but a lot of people aren't. So, you just gotta be careful with that stuff. So yeah, just legalize marijuana. That's all I gotta say on that subject. Oh hey, Brad. I'm trying to I'm trying to say your name. Brad is 3-pack, 3-pick.
I'm getting some troubling readings here, though. The VI is trying to upload its program directly from your location. Get to the server room and shut down the core before it can...
The AI is trying to upload its crappy YouTube mix. Stop it, Shepard. Oh, he's having a good day. You okay, buddy? Yeah, he's gonna be okay. No, I don't want to go back there. I want to go this way. So I think we're getting closer to the end of this one. Creepy. Huh. Open that door to open this door. So yeah, one cool thing I did like about the third Mass Effect was that you found the guns and you bought them versus waiting to unlock them by doing certain missions or whatever. That I thought was cool. One thing I really didn't like about this game, of course, is the mining. Too much of it. If they would have increased the parameters of how much materials you gather, then the mining would be cool. But yeah, I've seen some really bad stuff at Walmart, like just old white racist people. We had a girl that used to work with us in the cell phone department, and she's black, and she's really cool. I mean, and in fact, I'd say she actually kind of even opened my eyes to a couple things, but this guy just went off on her because of his cell phone. And, you know, old white person doesn't understand cell phones. So here, I'm going to yell at this lady because I'm going to die soon.
Arriving at level 3.
And he just went off on her. And I'm helping another customer. And we you know, it just keeps it's interrupting me, and I keep looking over at what's going on. Ah, crap, here we go. And It's not that I didn't feel bad for her because she was a tough sister. Like she was like, oh no, you don't, Mister, you know, that kind of stuff. So he's just getting frustrated because she always tosses attitude towards customers. It's one of those things I really admired about her. And this guy kind of sort of white knighted the situation where he was there and he was like, why don't you just leave her alone? And the guy was like, that got nothing to do with you. Why don't you mind your own effing business? And they almost got in on it. I've seen a couple of fights break out at Walmart. Some dude like ran his cart into these guys in the video game aisle, and they kind of turned and looked at him like, you know, like, okay, you're right or whatever. And he just freaks out. And we had a manager there who just did not do anything. She like showed up and just stared at everything, and she was one of those managers that tried intimidating people. So just to see her show up and not do anything was really hilarious. It was kind of one of those like, you know, you're not going to step up and do anything. I wish I could say what Walmart I worked at in case anyone ever saw my videos or something. They're like, oh man, you used to work there. I know that manager. She totally killed your department. Let's take a minute to read some comments. Dylan says, your mama's so fat when she goes out in anything green, people yell Godzilla. Damn, yeah, that's nice. No, I didn't get killed by a drunk driver. My aunt did. She unfortunately got. This was way back in the 80s. She got hit and it was really, really bad. I did have 2K15. I sold it. I sold it and bought Christmas presents with the money. So I still have everything that came with it because I bought the Hulkamania edition. So I still have that box, the little ring skirt thing, the pop vinyl figure. I have all that stuff, but yeah, I just don't have the game anymore. Oh, Bronstep was here? I didn't know that. Huh. Yeah, I didn't see him anywhere in the chat. I completely lost which way I was going. Yeah, we got to ammo up here. I was dating somebody that I worked with at Walmart, and she got injured really bad and couldn't do anything in her department, so she had to go do the best job in the world at Walmart, which is people greet, where you stand at the door and say hi, bye to people. And she was a little bit bigger. She was a bigger girl. Not obese or anything like that. I mean, she walked around like a normal person. But one of the meanest things, and I don't, don't assume people are pregnant. That was something that happened to her a lot, and it made her feel really shitty, was people kept coming up to her and touching her stomach and saying, oh, how far along are you? And it's just like, first of all, don't put your fucking hands on people, you assholes. Don't do that to people who are pregnant. Don't do that to people who have tattoos. Like, personal space. Leave them alone. Oh, sweet. This is the Tron level. Gonna get that Disney money. Must play Dota 2. I don't know. I've never even played Dota 2. I just thought that was funny. Yeah, it's all good, dude. Don't worry about it. Yeah, she was a good lady. I'm sad she passed away, too. Oh, you said you were surprised Bronstep wasn't here. He kind of shows up after McKay's streams are done. I kind of sometimes piggyback off of Captain McKay's stuff, just because I know after his streams, like, him and Mountain Man like to eat or something. So I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. I can get them watching my stuff. And usually, his audience will kind of come over to mine. But yeah, I saw too that he said that he was really he was happy that you set up the Instagram account for him. So I hope he's using it. It's a good way to promote that you're doing streams. Like I noticed, like they were saying, "Hey, check out the stream, check out the stream," and in like one day I had more followers than Captain McKay, and I'm like, how the hell did that happen? And it was probably just mostly because I was promoting it on Instagram. I haven't set up Twitter yet. I don't think I'm going to. I don't like Twitter. I fucking hate Twitter. I hate people on Twitter. It's just so terrible. Instagram, there's just a lot better people on Instagram. Like, I know Twitter would get me, like, connected to a lot more people or whatever, but yeah, I don't want to do that. So, that's just me. That's my opinion on it. I'm going to stick to Instagram. Yeah, I can't wait for McKay's next stream. They've got some stuff going on right now. I think he's busy Saturday, Mountain Man's busy on Sunday, so don't really know when they're going to do their next stream. Let me look at my messages to him and find out. I've actually... Oh, wait. Oh, McKay's got a new update. Okay, so it'll probably be a while until the next stream, unless Mountain Man does one on his own, which I'd be fine with. Yeah, McKay's gonna... He's got to do stuff for the contest, and he's got family members he's visiting. Oh, dude, don't worry. You didn't offend me at all with the Yo Mama jokes. I actually thought they were pretty funny. Crap? Am I not? Okay, I can't take cover there. Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor. Oh, there we go. It's kind of hard to find stuff when it's like this. No, I don't think Cap went. They didn't do a stream this past Sunday. Something I was going to say about Mass Effect 3, and I just now remembered it. I used to be really, really into the multiplayer on it. I mean, every weekend I was in, and I was plugged in and playing that thing, man. They unfortunately... They screwed that up. They nerfed a couple things that made the game fun. One of the things I hated was you have the ability when you're crouched in cover like this to where you could pull people over and do an instant kill. You used to be able to spam that against the Geth. The Geth would just send wave after wave of hunters and pyros after you. Oh, damn. Okay. And once I got rid of that feature, I hated playing multiplayer against the Geth. It made me so mad. Get down. But yeah, I really love the multiplayer on there. I hate fighting against the collectors though. The Reapers and Cerberus, those are my two favorite bad guys to fight against. I also hated the unlocking system. It was all completely random. You could buy packs and stuff like that, and it would just be a complete random what you would get. I hated that. I really wish it would have been you were able to choose what you wanted in that game. So if you guys ever check it out, it's a lot of fun, especially if you've got 2 or 3 people to play that with. Then, like, every weekend there'd be like every time there was new free DLC for it, me and my friends would just marathon it for like 48 hours straight. Broforce is on PC. I don't think it's on consoles. You can get it on Steam. Maximum Impact is actually a subtitle that I added to it. So if you type in Broforce Maximum Impact, that's actually like my own thing. So I just wanted to let you know that in case like you were searching for it and you're like, I can't find this game that Chase was playing because he did something or whatever. So yeah, just look for Broforce, not Broforce Maximum Impact. Good, I have the gas shotgun. That should go by a little bit quicker. There we go. Sorry, David, but you getting shut down. Dylan's asking if I had to choose one of these wrestling shows to watch: NXT, Ring of Honor, Lucha Underground, or Raw. My choice would be NXT. I've seen Lucha Underground. I really like it. I like the wrestlers that are on NXT versus all of these. I've never been a big Ring of Honor guy, but I do appreciate Ring of Honor. And we all know how Monday Night Raw is, so I'd rather watch SmackDown than Raw, to be honest, because SmackDown is almost purely wrestling. A promo here or there. But I've always had more fun at the SmackDown tapings versus the Raws as well.
It's not like I planned this. It was an accident. Seeing David communicate with the Geth, it all seemed harmless.
Let's see.
I saw his memory.
Let's see. I have played Supercard. I stopped mostly just because I didn't see it going anywhere. And Immortals, I stopped playing it just because I got to that peak where it's like, either you have to put money into it or you have to sit there and grind, and it's a mobile game. I don't want to grind. I just want to play a simple game and be done with it.
Did anything useful come out of all this?
Yes. Despite the setbacks, we've proven the Geth can be controlled. If my work spares 1,000,000 mothers mourning the loss of 1,000,000 sons, my conscience will rest easy.
Cerberus will never leave him alone. Your brother will always be a lab rat.
You're a well cared for lab rat. At least he'd still be alive.
So you'll sacrifice your brother's happiness for your own ambition.
Square root of 906.01 equals
30.1. What I've done to David is unethical.
Let's see. The update on BPW is the next thing that happens is Meltdown. All pre-production, all everything is going into that. In fact, I've made things for damn, I never know what to do here. If I want to keep my renegade status or if I want to save David. What do I want to do? Do I want to be an evil person or do I want to be a good person? I'll be evil.
I'll let you have it, but
There you go.
you're a sick bastard. The only reason you're getting off this floor alive is because this project might prevent a war. You better make damn sure this nightmare was worth all the pain.
Shepard dumb bitch slapped him. Okay, so yeah, BBW Meltdown is going to be the next big thing. Once that's done, I'll get back to some reviews, and after that is going to be the matches for the Cerberus tag titles, which I got to get to making those after Meltdown. My thoughts on them taking Adrian out of Adrian Neville. Okay. Personally, I don't like it. I know why they did it is because look at how they're presenting him. They're presenting him like a damn superhero. What superhero would you ever meet whose name would be Neville? I thought Adrian was the stronger part of his name, so the fact that they took that out and just called him Neville, I don't like it. I don't like the fact that they're dropping the first names from a lot of these guys.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Kelly. Now, Neville, it might grow on me. So, alright, see you later. It might grow on me, so who knows? I just really wish that they had not done that. Cool. Let's check in with Kelly, see what's going on.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
That'll be all, woman. I'm gonna give you a good smacking later. Alright, so gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Let's see. In the meantime, let's play some let's see. I was gonna try to find some 16-bit wrestling music. Oh, check out this channel if you guys want to hear some. It's called 16-bit themes. This guy does 16-bit renditions of WWE music. So we're gonna play some here. Or I'm gonna play Finn Balor's, and hopefully it'll just autoplay into some other ones. So I'm gonna play that. Hopefully you can hear it. And I'm gonna run to the bathroom. So I will be back in just a second. Okay, so we are back. And that was the 16-bit themes version of Finn Balor's Catch Your Breath. It's really awesome. Check out 16-bit themes, or just type in 16-bit WWE, and you should be able to see his channel. It's really cool. Let's see, I'm just checking out what's new on YouTube. So I got some stuff to watch after the stream. Alright, and I picked up my PlayStation 4 controller. Let's see, what other dumb space stuff can we go do? And see, I should be scanning these planets, but I don't want to. I just want to discover them. I do miss traversing in the Mako. That was one thing I didn't really like that they got rid of in Mass Effect 2 was the Mako things. I liked the missions, but it was cool just kind of exploring space sites and stuff like that. Let's go see what's going on over here. No anomalies. It's a rich planet. That would be kind of cool to own your own little solar system. It's like, what would you do with it? I'd be king of the space pirates. Yeah, something I was going to talk about earlier, but I think I got sidetracked. I've been approached by a couple of YouTube networks to join them, but I've never done it. I've never seen the benefit in it. They've always, more or less, they really want me to focus on games. I'm like, that's cool and all, but that's not really the main focus of my channel. I mean, that's really not what you guys come here to see and stuff like that. Yeah, it's cool when I do streams and stuff like that, or I do something like this every once in a while, but you guys seem to be a lot more into... I did the Shadow Broker DLC, didn't I? Okay, I don't really want to do that stuff up there. Did I do the... I should probably have checked that before leaving, but yeah, so... I've had no interest to really join up with a YouTube program. If I was going to join one, it would have been zoomingames.tv. I do like the videos that they make. Yeah, other than that, I haven't really wanted to do that. Alright, let's figure out what I need to do. Stop the collectors. Well, that's a pretty short list. Okay, so all my main missions should be done. Assignments, Omega package for Ish. Oh, I still need to do Arrival. Let's go do that. God, which planet has that? There we go. Dylan says, what would you rather watch? Family Guy, Big Bang Theory, SpongeBob, or Little Einsteins? I've never seen Little Einsteins, so I have to kind of count that out. I've never been a big fan of SpongeBob. I get it. I was one of the few people in high school that got SpongeBob. A lot of my friends in high school just hated it. I've seen some episodes that were funny. Obviously, the Patrick meme is hilarious, used correctly. That's kind of hard. Big Bang Theory and Family Guy aren't that good right now, in my opinion. I liked the first 3 seasons of Big Bang Theory, and I liked the first 4 or 5 seasons of Family Guy. For some reason, after Family Guy's, like, I think it was their 100th episode, I haven't been into the show at all. I'd have to say probably Family Guy. It's probably easier to sit through than the other shows. My complaints about Big Bang Theory are kind of the same as everybody else's, but I don't get as offended by it as everybody else. Like, I could still watch the show and be okay. I just don't think it's that good of a show anymore. Let's see. Gonna keep most of those guns. I might switch to this heavy one, though. Yes, sir! I love this gun. I think, honestly, that gun is what sold me on Mass Effect 2. I saw a video of them using it, and I said, that's amazing, I want it now. Any gun that's described as a mini nuke launcher, you have my attention. With his bald head. Anybody in the chat, I want to know, what were your opinions on WrestleMania 31? Did you guys like it overall? Was it a good show? I overall, I loved it. I loved it more than WrestleMania 30. I'd say this was the best WrestleMania since probably 21, to be honest. Or 21 or 22. 22 was damn good. And it's like a lot of those WrestleManias had good matches, but overall, like the overall show wasn't superb, or not every match was great. I can honestly say, aside from Cena and Rusev, I thought every match was good. Cena and Rusev had a couple of cool high spots, like when Cena did that like springboard stunner. That was cool. Why am I being stupid? There we go. Thought for a second I had to jump down there. Aw, poor babies. My girlfriend wouldn't, or my fiance would not be happy about those. Does not like animal cruelty.
This place is run down, even for a prison.
I was waiting for that to show up. I couldn't tell if it was here or if it was going to show up somewhere else.
Get your hands off me.
I don't remember who has her, if it's the Blue Suns or... Yeah, the mission in here where you go and recruit Archangel, that's one of my favorites. Archangel, Jax was awesome too, because you just destroy the Blue Suns. That was awesome. And Grunt, Morden, oh man, all the characters that get added into this game were just great. I even like Zahid. And I don't think a lot of people really do. I like him. I think he's cool. Okay. Is there a reason why I needed to... Let me go see. No? I don't remember now. Maybe I did it wrong. I don't care. Let's just move on. These balls remind me of Super Mario. See, is there anything to eat? There's no coffee? Oh, that's it. That is it. And there is an achievement that I've already got. I got all the achievements on this game a long time ago. You get them for doing this quietly. I am not a subtle person when I'm a soldier. In fact, I can't believe I just missed that shot. That really... let's check out some comments real quick. Honestly, I don't remember a whole lot about SpongeBob, so I can't really comment on that. No, I don't see any real comparisons with Dexter's Laboratory and The Big Bang Theory. In fact, I would say Dexter's Laboratory is a much better Geek Central show than Big Bang Theory. If you guys want a really, really cool show that has to deal with, like nerd central crowds and stuff like that, check out the IT Crowd. It's a British show that's on Hulu. They tried making an American version, but I guess it really sucked, so it never got released. But it's got 3 seasons on Hulu Plus. That's an amazing show. It's probably one of the funniest I've ever seen. Like, I'm super bummed that there is no more IT Crowd. Oh, this is where I started. It's easy to get turned around in this game. Especially when you're talking. Talking a lot of shit. Alright. There we go. We're making progress now. Just gotta watch my step. Let's get off this sniper rifle and go into my good old hand cannon. Oh! Oh crap, I don't remember what this part was with the... Let's see if I can... I can't do anything with it. Oh, there it goes. No, I haven't checked out Tony Pizza Guy, but I definitely will. We'll see what that's about. No, damn it. Go back. Okay, there we go.
take it.
Is that all the crane did? I guess so. Oh, I think I get it now. Oh, is there anything over here? You said, but Dylan, you said he does like a universe mode. Like what? Does he just set up characters and then do commentary or something? Ah, damn it. I forgot what the buttons were. What? No. Come back. Okay. Get off the thing, Shepard. So, just wasted my time with that bullshit. Check your corners, people.
Our comm buoy intercepts paid off. We picked up a message from the Alliance coming from somewhere in the asteroid belt. We listened to the feed.
This one's apparently the mastermind. She doesn't talk.
So it's done, folks.
The humans still won't tell us where their base is. No way we'll find it even if we have to scan every asteroid on
Yeah, I do watch DGDX animation. He's actually a really great animator. I like a lot of his stuff. The Justice Assembled, that's a really cool project that he's got going on. A lot of his one-offs are cool too. I love Smash, the Smash Brothers bar thing that he's doing. That was really amazing. Like, in my opinion, that's the best thing he's done so far. You said he's filming a documentary on wrestling fans. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, that's cool. I watched this one show called Magnation 4. They have a show called TMN Blue and TMN Green, and they have a couple of pay-per-views and stuff like that. I got linked to them. I forget who did it. Sorry about that. Because they used the Kratos that I made in 2K14. In fact, they actually used a lot of the characters I made in 2K and WWE 13 as well. They do that sort of thing where they have their own drafts and stuff like that, and they have their own leagues, and they do a bunch of tournaments, and their pay-per-views are always really cool. Alright, ma'am, just hold still. We'll get that LASIK eye surgery going for you, or maybe not.
What are you doing?
Dr. Kenson, I'm Commander Shepard.
Dr. Hansen, or Dr. Hansen, sorry to inform you, but your insurance does not cover this procedure, so I'm here to take you away.
We're looking at a major diplomatic incident if the Batarians find out I was involved. This evidence had better be worth it.
It is. The Reapers are coming. Diplomacy is the least of our
That's a cool name for the documentary, Marks.
Hack security. Make us an escape path.
Makes sense, though, right? It should be called Marks and Smarks. Because that's what a lot of wrestling fans are getting called these days, that just think they're too smart for their own good. I wish people could just understand, if just because somebody loses a match, that does not mean they're getting buried. People have to lose. Okay, so we're gonna need a little bit more heavy-duty stuff going on. Damn. If you haven't checked it out, check out Max Landis's Wrestling Isn't Wrestling. That's one of the coolest documentary type things I've ever seen about wrestling ever. It's really cool. It's not pretentious at all. I mean, that's one thing I don't like about, or it's not all I know it all kind of stuff that you see from a lot of people that try to do something involving wrestling. People's opinions on it get a little too carried away. Like, holy shit. I do want to comment on something. Watching the Divas match from Raw, where the crowd was chanting, "You suck Cena," or "You suck Bryan," or "You suck Tyson. And I think they also they tried to do that on AJ, where they were trying to do "You suck Punk," but then it turned into an AJ Lee chant. That was great. When the crowd actually booed the chant and said, "No, don't start chanting CM Punk at her, chant AJ Lee." That shit's just pissing me off. It's like, you guys started the whole "Give Divas a Chance" hashtag movement. Do something cool with it. Don't yourselves turn into, like, pieces of shits.
Keep them off me while I hack us a way out.
I don't know if Dolph was necessarily... Yeah, okay. I would say Dolph was being used to enhance other guys. I don't know if that's burying him, because the crowd still liked him. If you want an example of someone getting buried, Zack Ryder is the perfect example, because Dolph was still in Intercontinental matches and... Oh, damn. And things of that nature. Yeah, he did get kind of lost in the fold for a little bit, but he did get himself back up there. So, I think he's won since losing the World Heavyweight title, he's won the Intercontinental title like 3 times. So I wouldn't say he's been buried in that regard. I would say WWE made the wrong decision in putting Del Rio over him, because Dolph's been there since like 2005, and they got Del Rio in 2010, and I get it, they really wanted to make something out of Del Rio. They did invest a lot of time in him, but face or heel, the crowd never got behind him, and that was just a huge mistake.
Get that door closed.
Huh? Oh, damn, I totally forgot what my objective was on this. Damn it.
We need to close the door we came in through. Keep them out.
So some people would have to argue that, yeah, he was getting buried. I'd say, yeah, he was able to fight his way back into the main event. So he, in traditional sense to me, was not totally buried. His merch was still selling good. The crowd still popped for him. The crowds, still love him. So he's doing fine. One day, maybe not this year again, but one day he'll get back up into that main event.
Unlocking all doors to the hangar.
I'd say whoever's going to beat Seth Rollins, whether that's... I think it's either going to be... it's going to be one of 4 guys. It's either going to be Ziggler, Reigns, Ambrose, or Bryan that takes the title off of Seth Rollins. And that's, again, just my opinion. But Ziggler will be in that main event, so... But yeah, Zack Ryder,
The other side.
he
Enemies on the elevators.
is the one that, out of any WWE superstar, I watch that on a weekly basis of him just getting screwed over with the booking. My God. He had this really great match with Dolph Ziggler winning the U.S. title. 2 weeks later, they take it off of him and shoehorn him into some crap storyline with Cena and Kane. You know, and that's one thing I totally think CM Punk does have a legit gripe is, while he was champion, they kept taking his feuds, whoever he was feuding with, or whoever was kind of working with him just a little bit, and then they put him on Cena. Like, did that one cool moment with Ryder. Oh, Cena's got to get in on it. He's working with Dolph Ziggler in the beginning of the year, and then sure enough, by the end of the year, Cena's working with him, and then like Punk's having this cool anti-authority establishment feud with John Laurinaitis, and then Cena comes in and takes it over. And I get why. I mean, they had to move it over to his feud with Jericho, but
leave that to me.
And Ryder just unfortunately was one of the guys that got completely shafted by that whole thing. And some people kept telling me, oh, Ryder mouthed off or said something or whatever. I think it was purely just, he got over on his own. He was getting chanted by the crowd when they didn't want that to happen. You know, main event matches and there's crowds chanting, "We want Ryder." You know, during the Rock, Cena, R-Truth, Miz match, you have an entire crowd chanting, "We want Ryder." You know they don't want that. Well, we're not going to listen to the crowd. We're going to punish the guy that you like. Because I'm Vince McMahon, damn it! If you don't like it, you can kiss my ass! I love you, Vince, but man, fuck you. And now Austin, I don't know, I'm getting way off topic, so yeah, sucks Ryder. That was the best example of seeing a wrestler get completely buried, was Zack Ryder. And now he's got beef with Stone Cold. I mean, what the hell? Didn't I do that? Oh, there's one more. So yeah, now Vince McMahon kicked Stone Cold out of that coveted podcasting position. And now Chris Jericho's going to do it, which is totally fine. I like Chris Jericho's podcast a lot. But yeah, and all because of the questions Austin was answering, or asking. I mean, he really wasn't cool with him asking the stuff about China. But that was more stuff the fans wanted to know. So, I don't get it.
I'm not taking any chances. Batarians don't take kindly to humans who plan to destroy their mass relays.
So the charges against you are true.
Oh, that's cool. No, I haven't seen that guy either. Magna Nation 4, they do that as well, where they have promos and stuff like that. See, that was something I was going to try doing too, but I just don't have the time to do it.
We call it the Alpha Relay.
If 2K16 blows me away with its presentation, with its Creative Suite and all that stuff, I'm going to do something like that. I know I tried doing something like that over the summer in between Meltdown. I tried doing Burnout 8 2K Wrestling, but I didn't like the title of it. And I don't know if it's my Xbox or if it was just the 2K14 game. It kept freezing in my universe mode, and it kept just screwing up. So it just completely like killed my enthusiasm for it. Well, no, Stone Cold is still going to have his podcast, because his podcast is through Podcast One. It has no direct affiliation with WWE. So you're still going to get Steve Austin's podcast on Tuesdays and Thursdays. you're just not going to see it on the WWE Network anymore because of the last one he had with Triple H.
We plan to slam a small planet into the thing at very high speed.
Yeah, you see, that's an interesting idea and I heard some people were going to do that, where they would play the game in 2K15 but do 2K14 story things. That's too much work for me. You know, with all the other stuff going on, that's too much. And we shouldn't have to do that. 2K shouldn't have screwed us over the way they did. Especially with the last gen systems.
Mass relays are the most powerful Mass Effect.
So that's just why I haven't tried to do anything like that. It's like I'm not gonna play your game, 2K. And who knows if that was really 2K? I mean, that was more Yuke's. Yuke's is the company developing it. 2K are just the publishers and the guys that say, "Here's money, go do it." So I gotta put a lot of that blame on Yuke's.
That looked suspicious. A few days ago,
I know they're enthusiastic about the wrestling games, but I think it might be time for them to hand it over to somebody who knows what they're doing.
the evidence came
That's cool. He does his own voices.
a Reaper artifact we discovered among the asteroids near the relay itself. When we get back to Arcturus Station, I'll explain everything and provide copies of all our notes on the artifact.
What is a Reaper artifact doing on an asteroid?
We don't know, or even what its purpose is. Some things are just too old or large to comprehend. Even a Reaper thousands of years dead contains power. Their artifacts are worthy of study, regardless of their purpose.
If you're working near a Reaper artifact, how have you avoided indoctrination?
We've been very careful. We know what we're dealing with. You're not speaking to a child, Shepard. I saw what Sovereign did at the Citadel. Trust me, I know what's at stake.
How exactly does a Reaper artifact give you proof of an impending invasion?
It showed me visions of the Reaper's arrival. Much like your Prothean beacon, I imagine. The Reapers are coming, Commander. That much I know for certain.
Okay.
The stakes are too high. If you were willing to destroy a whole system over this, I would...
Oh, I think I missed one, but oh well.
I guess I can't argue with that. Give me a moment. Kenson to Project Base. Affirmative. And I've got Commander Shepard with me. Tidy up the lab. The commander needs to confirm the artifact. All set. Just sit back and relax. We'll be there in no time.
Funny story. If you guys want to check out the 616 Entertainment Podcast, I would suggest doing so. Really cool group of guys that do that. One of the guys on there, his ringtone was the Mario on Yoshi sound effect. You know, the ding ding, and I'm sitting there listening to their podcast, and I hear that tone go off because I have the exact same text tone. So his phone's going off, and I'm checking mine like, oh God, who's texting me at 11 o'clock at night? And I keep looking, I'm like, I didn't hear anything. So then I put the phone down, and it went off again during the podcast, and I went, wait a minute. So then, yeah, I found out that, sure enough, and then when I left the comment on there, he was just like, how absolutely random could that have been? That we both have the exact same tone.
What's this?
That's our countdown to arrival. When that gets to 0...
Let's see. Dylan wants to know about Gorham Perkins. I do like them. They have that series where they do what is it, like every single finisher in the game to one wrestler, and it's usually like a big fat wrestler like Yokozuna or something. I like that. I like their channel. They're really cool.
Artifact is in our central lab area.
The glitches and botches that they have in there, because they kind of make it look like Botchamania, that's a lot of fun too. In fact, another cool podcast that I was listening to before I started the stream was the Super Best Friend cast, and they have Matthew from Botchamania, and they're just running down WrestleMania and stuff like that, and they really liked it, so that was pretty cool of them.
That corridor to your left.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about that. Just watching somebody take all the finishers is just really cool.
So what would it take to get the project back up and running?
Everything was in place when you were arrested. It wasn't a question of could we, but should we.
What alternative do we have?
The Reapers will reach this system regardless. But the Alpha Relay is their shortcut to the rest of the galaxy. If you want to keep the Reapers at bay, this relay must be destroyed.
Let's see, there was, I forget who did it. It might have been the same channel, but there's a channel that has like 20 different ways to hit the Sweet Chin Music in WWE All-Stars, or every way to hit the RKO and stuff like that. That was something that got me really, really hyped. And actually, did we go up or down? Oh, we're just sitting there not doing anything. That actually got me going, getting me back into All-Stars when I stopped playing it for a bit. I was like, holy crap, look at all the cool shit they're doing.
Probably the only chance we have.
One sec. Let me get the door.
Most noticeable botch, nothing Sin Cara related.
Project Row.
You have the Reaper artifact just sitting here?
WrestleMania 22, Mickie James went to do the Stratisfaction, and I don't know if it was she didn't jump up high enough or if Trish couldn't hold her up, but that one, that's one of the biggest botches I've ever seen, and that was at WrestleMania, so that had to suck. Cena kind of botched the AA a little bit at 31.
I can't let you start the project, Shepard. I can't let you stop.
One of the funnier ones that I remember was when Randy Orton was first doing the RKO. He went to do it to Chris Jericho, who was he had like Flair Batista in the Walls of Jericho, and Orton, he had a bit of a run to the RKO just to kind of make it stand out a little bit from the Diamond Cutter, and he like ran up on Jericho and completely missed him, and the crowd knew it. So Orton gets back up, runs off the ropes, and does the RKO. It was really funny.
Do not resist. Give yourself over and be spared.
Give yourself over and do not resist. I used to say that on my OkCupid profile. I just kidding. I actually never signed up for an OkCupid. Shit.
Your galaxy is in sight. Your final days are at hand.
Shit. Shit. Okay. Damn it. Shit. Pyro dude's coming up on me. Shit. Fuck. Okay. Can I use this now? Damn it. Damn it, they got me. Fuck!
Take him to the medbay and patch him up. We want Shepard alive.
Yeah, I don't... I'll have to watch that back again, but I don't remember if he did botch the springboard stunner. Oh, hang on for one sec, guys.
Like Shepard was waking up a moment ago. But it could be a glitch in the system. No glitch. The sedatives aren't working. Security! Good to go.
Okay, so sorry about that. I had to take a phone call. In fact, I might have to stop this here.
Moving and get the hell out of here.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna save this and get going on making some dinner here because my fiance's on her way home. Alright guys, so thanks for checking out the stream, and I will probably do another one in a couple of days just to keep things going. And Dylan, thanks for sticking out throughout this whole thing. Thanks to everyone else who checked it out, and I'll see you guys next time.